Bom, galera, entramos no castelo. Essa missão aqui é o pilar do mundo. Bora conferir a bicha, papai.
General, you must be reasonable. I did my best. It's all true, I swear. I swear upon the lives of my family.
Oh, do you? Auntie Marcia and Uncle Vanya, the traveling tinker and the pig dentist, or perhaps Cousin Pavel, the criminal mastermind with the unhealthy taste for eggs. How stupid do you think I am, Comrade Devalov?
Olha o tamanho das engrenagens, velho.
Sudayu, it is all true.
Maybe your toy maker, or was it watchmaker, father, who apparently taught you all he knew, despite being killed when you were less than 5 years old.
I was a fast learner?
You have precisely 1 minute to convince me not to summon the guards, and have you shot on the spot.
A minute? A lifetime. It's all I need, General.
Beleza, deixa eu pular aqui a introdução. E seguimos no progresso.
I was astounded. My father, I told you, I think I told you, he was a toy maker, and he often played with clockwork parts. But this made all those childhood wonders pale into insignificance. And it was fortunate indeed
Aperte
that
segure
my
quadrado
uncle,
para interagir, beleza.
my uncle...
Vanya, the pig dentist?
No, my other uncle, Sasha, had taken me mountaineering in the Urals during my childhood, for it was only by scaling these giant mechanical parts that I would reach little Orpheus.
Yes, I had been thinking that it seems awfully convenient that you were such an accomplished climber. I don't, however, recall any mention of this Uncle Sasha in your file.
He was a very private man.
A very unlikely man.
That was Uncle Sasha's blessing and his curse.
Mais um aqui. Tira o pino. Subindo. Olha a trilha que louca. Eita, tem que pular aqui nos dois. Vai. Aí, garoto. E tome subir. Uma alavanca, vai. Pra voltar. Vambora. Opa. Armadilha. Deixa eu conferir aqui. Calma. Então, ali no meio. Demora mais um pouco. Ai, sai. Me ferrei. Meu Deus, que burro. Fiquei parado. Eu tenho que ficar aqui no meio e esperar descer aqui, né? É isso? Deixa eu ver. Bora. É isso, garoto. Vai, tira aí essa parada logo. Sobe. Ai! Meu Deus, que susto, velho.
Those great wheels and cogs clashed and boomed. The vast hands of all time crunching forever and ever around.
Ivan Ivanovich.
Pendulums and springs and great big wheels and
Lá pra
tiny
lá.
little wheels.
Tavares Privalov, stop.
Though at least
Cala a
the
boca,
men
mano.
from
Deixa eu me
Orpheus
concentrar
they
aqui.
seemed to infest the world below the surface. Mienf everywhere. Mienf. Many mienf. Mienf aplenty. Mienf.
You are bambling. Comrade, enough.
Mano, que castelo alto é esse, hein? Pra lá, né? Tem armadilha ali também. Bora! Calma, deixa eu ver aqui. Ai, pula. Ai, nem vi, maluco. Pulei na cagada aqui e deu certo. Ai. Pera aí. Bora. Vai. Eita, meu Deus! Ferrou! Vai! Ai, e agora? Me ferrei! Passei, véi!
Where was Toll? Aha! High above. On the clock face, perhaps. With
Vamos.
his radios and his crystals.
Vai! Aê, vixe, Maria!
I could use the bomb.
There is the bomb. You have no idea how to make it.
Muito louco,
You
papai!
have no idea about how to do anything one might actually expect of a
Altas
cosmonaut.
armadilhas aqui,
Ivan
viu?
Ivanovich!
Ah,
Time is up.
eu fazendo todo o trabalho aqui e o general com raiva, mano. Que onda é essa? Segura aí.
Stop talking, Tavares. You don't know what happens next. It is obvious. You've done very well. I applaud you for your efforts and your story. It is a wonderful tale, Comrade Privalov. I have enjoyed it immensely. But every story needs an ending. And it is clear yours does not have one.
I just need
Não,
more time.
véi.
that if-
Eu pulei, mano. Bora,
Just need
filho.
more time.
I think that even if I gave you all the time in the world,
Ainda
it
bem que
would
já
not be
continua
enough.
da parte que morre. Se
No,
voltasse tudo,
General,
eu tava
I can do
ferrado.
this. That is, I remember what happens next. I just need to catch my breath and compose myself.
We both know how this story ends, comrade.
But little Orpheus, you haven't heard what happened.
We will find out soon enough. You will be executed, and another expedition will be sent.
No, you cannot. You cannot. We must never go back. You don't understand.
Pensei que fosse pra pular.
Make me, then.
Nossa, mano, não
Make me
chega no topo.
understand. I am a kind man, although you may not believe this. I do not want to have you shot. So help me. Make me understand. Tell me what happened to little Orpheus.
Vai. Nice, garoto. Savezinho.
It was.
Ivan Ivanovich?
It was. It was. No. I'm sorry, General.
Ué,
I'm sorry, I have no idea.
Oxente.
You are right. I simply cannot think what happened next. It's just a blank, General. There's nothing there. I am very tired, you see.
Comrade Privalov. Ivan.
You're right. It's over, General. Perhaps you would be so kind as to write to my mother for me.
Of course I will.
You are a kind man, as you have said. And, General,
Yes, Ivan.
was it a good story?
Oh, yes. It was an excellent story.
Thank you, General.
agora ele
I'm just
agradeceu,
sorry
né?
I couldn't give you an ending.
Unless...
General?
Quiet, Tovarish. I am thinking. Unless... I seem to remember that there were many problems with little Orpheus during production.
General?
Problems with the casing around the atomic battery. Concerns.
Concerns, General?
Yes, concerns. Unlikely though that might be. Yeah, it seems if I remember that it failed to secure properly. A sharp blow could spring the hatch and expose the fragile casing of the bomb to any would-be vandal.
I'm not sure I follow.
A resourceful yet forgetful hero might, one would think, take advantage of that fact.
But how, General? Where would I find something to strike it with?
The son of a watchmaker would easily find something within a giant clock mechanism that resembled a hammer, surely.
A hammer? Why, yes, General. I do remember now. I grasped the hammer-shaped
Opa,
thing
uma
on the
arma,
board.
mano.
Let's just agree it was a hammer, Ivan.
Yes, of course.
Pela primeira vez, adquirimos uma arma.
Shook my head and looked about me.
Aí sim,
In my
martelo.
distracted stupor, I had climbed further up the tower than I ever thought possible. In front of me was the clock face, and I gazed out through it at the sheer expanse of history. And I knew whatever happened next...
The hand of destiny had fallen upon your shoulder.
Yes, it had. And what an extraordinary hand it was.
Eita. Olha ele aí. Olha o tamanho que ele ficou, velho. Eita. O bicho tem poder nos olhos. Bora, virou super-homem. Ferrou. Vai. Meu Deus. Bora, meu filho. Eita! O bicho tá rápido, velho. Ai, caí. Caramba, ele vai ficando mais rápido. Bora, bora. Olha isso. Ferrou. Ferrou, velho. Meu amigo. Se não for rápido, aqui já era. Fiquei preso ali, mano. Vacilei. Vai. Pula. Ui. Ai, velho. Caramba, mano. Aí, continuou daqui já. Beleza. Você é louco, o bicho é muito rápido. Dá um tempo aí, cara. Vamos, 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 vamos. E agora? E agora eu vou pra onde? Consegui.
And so, Thor was defeated. Little Orpheus destroyed. The bomb
Ué,
lost
voltamos pra
Not just that.
primeira fase do jogo?
In that moment, time sprung back to its proper shape, and I found myself once more in Plutonia.
É.
As the start of my journey. But the wound in the interior sky was gone. The drill was gone. It was as if I had never been here. And they were nymph, free and happy, without the
até
tyranny of toll,
o Tiranossauro
free to
Rex
pursue
ficou
their
bonzinho.
simple lives.
But we can never go back.
Os, né?
One drill, one
Aí,
metal
safado.
sphere,
Tá
one
preso.
lone cosmonaut
Peguei.
was nearly enough to destroy time and unleash the tyrant toll upon our world. Who would think an innocuous beeping radio housed in a ball of metal could change the world so dramatically?
Who indeed? But tell me, what of you? And what of your return to the surface?
I stayed amongst the Mienk for as long as I could. But I came to realize they had begun to worship me
Olha
as a
isso,
king.
fizeram até uma estátua
General,
dele, velho.
I am a good socialist.
Vira
and
o
could
herói
not allow
mesmo.
this workers' paradise to become corrupted. And so I left that wonderful
Salvamos o
land
povo,
for the
mano.
last time.
And then?
And then I walked. For 2 years I wandered, always looking for a way
Aê.
home, through lands and worlds almost beyond imagination. Until one day I emerged, blinking into sunlight, and realized I was home.
Until one day I emerged, just like that? You just found your way back to the surface?
Well, General, it was a little more complicated than that. There were great obstacles to overcome, and terrible challenges to face, and incredible lands to explore.
Enough, Ivan. Little Orpheus is lost forever. The interior is sealed. You have returned with a story of socialism, triumphing over incredible odds. It is, as I said, enough for one night. Enough for my report, at least.
General, if I may...
Comrade Ivan Ivanovich Privalov, you are found guilty of all charges brought against you and sentenced to execution by firing squad. However, having listened to your story, I believe you are quite mad. In other words, I find your madness guilty, not you. And we cannot execute madness. And indeed, there are lessons to be learned, even in the depths of this madness. Perhaps the Americans were right to send the chimp after all.
So, General?
Get out of my sight, Ivan. Go home.
Aí, guarda essa arma aí, mano.
Enjoy a state pension as a madman. Just make sure I never see you again.
Yes, General. Of course, General. Anything you say. I shall be small and quiet and live a life without excitement and...
Out! Until one day I just emerged. Oh, very good, Tavares. Very good indeed.
Ok, galera, finalizamos mais uma fase. Deixa eu ver a próxima aqui. Tem mais uma cena? Bom, uma onda, deixa eu voltar aqui, uma onda de cebola pra cabeça. Olha o nome da missão, mano. Eu creio que essa aqui seja a última fase do jogo e a gente vai conferir ela no próximo vídeo, beleza? Deixa o likezinho aí, galera, se inscreve, não esquece, sininho ativado em todas para ficar por dentro do conteúdo aqui do canal, beleza? Valeu, falou!